Be me! Have pubic lice. Crabs. No shampoo works. Decide to get some fire ants and place them on the pubes to fight the crabs.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Hello friends, welcome back. Trace amounts of science. Here we are. Be me. Have Asperger's. Friends bully me about it all the time, saying I'm Mongolian. Say that I have an idiot diploma from the doctor. I'm gonna prove them wrong and get a 23andMe test. Not Mongolian.png. Friend laughs, says I took the wrong test. Should have gotten a 24andMe. My face went. Are we sure these are your friends? Be American. Highest number of prisoners per capita. Highest violent crime rate in the Western world. Highest number of mass shootings of any developed country. No universal health care, super high tuition, high student loan debt, richest corporations pay exactly $0 in taxes, two-party political system that produces nothing, staggering amounts of homelessness, been at war every single decade, opioid and prescription pill addicted youth. Be sure to celebrate it all on July 4th. You bet your sweet ass I will, commie. Oh, the doctor returns. The doctor discovers abscesses. Be me. Mentor recently died, and I therefore inherited his doctor status. 7th century, I don't know. Walk past the farms on my way to the castle. See a family of peasants waiting for me. Male is sick, has a big fleshy orb on his back. Notice his bulge. Oh, whoa, what's this? Please, cure my husband. He's become ill. No clue what the fuck he has. Sure, carved stone. Poke with doctor stick. Bulge bursts. Whitish cream bursts everywhere. Gross.
Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream.
Looks like spider blood. Smells like spider blood. Tastes like spider blood.
You what?
Declare that this farmer has been possessed by a spider. I burned him alive at the stake. King pays me goodly for preventing spider disease from spreading. Feels good, man. Doctor's apprentice still out here collecting that good old medieval Bitcoin. I'm glad to see it, honestly. I'm gonna link the Plague Doctor compilation at the end of this video, but we're not there yet. Be me. Neighbor has heavily disabled son. I'm talking like Stephen Hawking's level of quadra-crippled. I'm outside gym master race. One day I'm lifting and he's in the neighbor's garden. I'm benching my 1 rep and I hear a noise. H-E-R-E, here. Well, he's a gym bro for sure. I believe that part. I look up and see this little spazoid cheering and bobbing his head. Now every time I lift, he wheels himself out and cheers me on. My face when I now lift for him. I mean, seems sort of gay to me, but whatever keeps your life moving forward, I guess.
So long, gay boys.
So this happened a few years ago. Have a crush on a girl. Managed to get her over to my house to watch a movie. We're both on the couch watching a movie. She grabs my arm and wraps it around her so we're cuddled together, and she starts leaning into me more. If she grabbed your arm and wrapped it around it, you've obviously missed some major signals here. We just stay like that for a while. Feels good. Are you like paralyzed with fear at this point, Anon? Come on, the signs are all there.
Fuck her right in the put.
At some point she gets up and goes to the bathroom. When she comes back from the bathroom, I look up and see that she doesn't have a shirt or a boulder holder on. All of a sudden her hound dogs are just right there and she's looking right at me. Brain completely freezes and I'm totally confused. I give her a fucking thumbs up and said, "Hey, nice honkers." And then went back to watching the movie. I kind of want to know what the movie was. But yes, you've screwed this up royally. She stands there for a few seconds, then goes back to the bathroom and puts her clothes back on and watches the rest of the movie like nothing happened. I feel like that is the most autistic moment in my life. Yes, it is, absolutely. I agree. But it's how we learn and grow from there. That's what's most important. Here's another one from Fit. I can relate to this post, which I'm not going to go look up. First month in gym. Getting used to talking with people, gym lingo, not being intimidated by people, using the weights, etc. Good on you. Look at this learning and growth. Love to see it. Anon then says, I need to take a mad shit though. I go to the bathroom. All the stalls are occupied. Brain's on full autopilot, so I knock and ask the guy, how many sets do you have left in there? Realize what I just said. Hear the guy inside say, what the fuck, man? All the others are laughing. I run out and don't come back for a few days. I realize later that nobody actually found out, but it still keeps me up at night, bros. I mean, that's your own personal damage. Go talk to a therapist about it. Honestly, relatively easy piece of damage to overcome, I think. And we already know that you're set on doing the work, so yeah, you're gonna be fine. It's fine. Next one. Be me. Charming enough for girls to hang out with. Not charming enough for girls to want to date me. Aware enough to realize that I don't have a chance. Autistic enough to keep having in-depth conversations with her in my head. Yeah, you're probably not going to be as okay as the fit bro Anon, but you'll do okay too. We all survive, more or less. Be me again. A 17-year-old female this time, trying to get a potion. Start to hear whispers in my ear. Look behind me. Needle goes into my throat, and I get knocked out. Wake up. I'm tied to a chair. Look around. See Ben Shapiro.
Let's say you've been a bad girl.
He pulls a bat out and hits me so hard that I can't move. Takes the baby out with no painkiller. He says, you snowflake socialist, I will raise this baby. I bleed and die in the middle of nowhere. All I see is Ben Shapiro chant a magic spell, and the baby grows into a clone of Ben Shapiro. I die a few minutes later. Dude. What was in that coffee, man? Right in the middle of the video, we're like, let's take a break for a mescaline trip. How about? Sure, I guess. Now I gotta get out of here. Be me in army, which is mandatory in my shit country. First time we noob soldiers fire our guns, we lay in the ground and get ready. Drill instructor yells, are you ready? I yell back, aye, aye, Captain.
Who said that? Who the said that?
Random guy 2 rows away yells, I can't hear you. Drill instructor mad and tries to find out who mocked him. I yell, oh! Killing me. Random guy shoots a rock 10 meters in front of him from laughter. The target was 300 meters away. Dust rises up and one general runs and screams at the drill instructor. We march back to camp 10 kilometers instead of driving. I am attending the I Can't Hear You Guys wedding next week. I mean, these are how human connections are made. I don't think there was a general. I just don't think OP understands what officers are quite yet. But I guarantee you those drill instructors laughed about it later, after they smoked you and made you walk the 10 kilometers. It is funny, dude. I hope all those shenanigans continued, and these shenanigans will continue with this next post. Eating popsicle with my friends. It looks phallic. We loll a bit. I lick it seductively while looking at him. He's laughing his ass off, and then I put it in my mouth and push it in as deep as I can. Well, this really escalated quickly, didn't it? Gag and then pull it out. I look like one of those adult anime video girls with the spit trailing and everything. He stops laughing, and then he looks down. I look down. He's rock hard.
It's the pleats.
I mean, are you guys still friends? Did it progress past the popsicle eating? I got a lot of questions here. Probably none of them need answering because those two children are clearly special needs and we just don't want to go down that route. Next post, playing air hockey with sister's friend. She's pregnant. Accidentally knocked the puck into her stomach. Joke that I used my secret baby killing technique. She has a miscarriage. Whoop. Not from an air hockey puck, dude. If this thin wafer of plastic is enough to cause, it was gonna happen anyways. But that's not the reason that I know this story is fake. The reason that I know that it's fake is because Anon is pretending like he has social interactions with people. Anyway, next one. Finally get a wagey job after years of being a neat. Hey, that's pretty neat. No, but seriously, I'm glad that you are now in education, employment, and or training. It's a furniture warehouse position where I basically just move mattresses around. Dude, you're gonna be so yoked. That's awesome. Works only like 2 to 3 hours out of the 8-hour day. Most of the time, it's all the warehouse guys just hanging around. Get free health insurance. I'm getting dental work done for basically free. Have a reason to get up in the morning, get some exercise. Customers thank me, and I feel like I'm doing something. I'm actually socializing and got invited to my first adult party at 25 years old today. I'm actually making some money. You guys fucking lied. Being a neat is way worse than this. 100% it is. Get out, have experiences. It's a beautiful thing. It's cool to hang out in your comfort zone, but nothing ever grows there. Give this job a couple years and eventually you'll long for something more. And I hope you chase after it, Anon. I hope you tackle that dream to the goddamn ground. Anyway, next one. B. Epstein. No, don't ever do that. Chilling in cell. Clintons come in, forcefully cover you in oil. They leave. That was weird, but okay. At least they didn't end me. The sprinkler then turns on. Shoot upwards and break neck on ceiling. It's the perfect crime. The Clintons don't kill people. Oil kills people. I mean, yeah, I guess it's kind of true. All right, now get him off my screen. He disgusts me. Be me, wagey, coming home from worky, backing my car into the garage. Parents closed the garage door remotely on my car. Somehow that's my fault. My face when. Yeah, come on, son, you gotta pay for the car. You got all this disposable income living with your mom and me, and you buy all them little Funko figurines and Monster energy drinks, and I just think it's only fair that you contribute somehow around here. I got a job, Dad. It's not enough, son. We're gonna need a little more out of you. The world's gonna push you hard, so we're pushing you hard. Gotta give 110% out there. All right. That's good. Dad X pep talk. Next post. Anon. This is a little awkward, but okay. Like, I am really freaking horny. And, well, would you mind, driving me over to Chad's place? Because my car is kind of low on gas. What the fuck goes through your head when you make these posts? It's the best reply in the world, honestly. This is the worst possible fantasy to have. And I say fantasy because we know it's fake. 1, because a girl talked to Anon. And we know it's gay. 2, because Anon drove to Chad's house when he was horny. Got him, coach. All right. Next post. Be me, playing WoW. Play on Asian servers because North American servers are too easy. Yeah, MOBA games and FPS is definitely hitting different in Asia, I'll tell you that much. You're gonna die a lot. 2 Chinese players start bullying me. In-game? How'd you manage that? I type out June 4th, 1989, Tiananmen Square Massacre. Both disconnect. My face when I just sent 2 innocent children to a Chinese labor camp and got their whole family executed. Yeah, now everything is equals pequals. Be me at the zoo. Decide to take a guided tour since one is about to start. Lady asks if there's any questions before the tour begins. Guy in the back somewhere screams, "Yeah, where the monkeys at?" Everyone stares at him. Lady says all the primates are in the jungle exhibit on the other side of the zoo. Guy takes off in a full sprint toward the monkeys. About an hour later, tour catches up to Guy in front of the chimpanzees. He's bobbing his head in sync with all the chimps whilst howling. Dude, I love that. He knows exactly where he wants to go. All these families like, we gotta see the whole zoo. And he's like, why? The best thing is like right here. They acknowledge your existence. I guess arguably it is the best thing at the zoo. Good choice, random background guy. You guys should tell me your favorite zoo animal in the comments. My 2-year-old, he likes tigers. My 5-year-old, he's really into elephants. And the little girl, she's, too cool for school these days, but she draws whales all the time. So I know it's a whale. Thank you for listening while I shared a piece of myself and my family. Now we'll move on to the next post. Be me, high school. Notice I haven't said a word in the first week. Idea.docx. What if I pledged a vow of silence for the whole semester? Actually commit. Fast forward a year, selective mutism, crippling social anxiety. Art teacher thought that I had autism. I mean, given the little information that we know, I'm inclined to agree with the art teacher. But what do I know, really? Oh god, this next one kills me. Okay. Find Belle Delphine IRL. She likes me. And we go to my place. We start banging it out. Oh my god, I just lost my virginity to Belle. Dad comes into my room. Wake up. Why is this happening? He saved you from herpes. You should thank your dad. Is that confirmed? It's all but confirmed, I guess. But you got the bag. I ain't mad at her. If I could make that sort of money, I'd just disappear from the internet too. Be like, cool. I'm gonna live out the rest of my days doing what I want. People like, what do you want to do? Oh no, go on the internet. No, I'd take care of rabbits and chickens. Kind of what I'm doing now, but if we had more time, then we could have more animals, you see. Anyway, next post is Homer standing on the scale. It reads 260 pounds, and this was considered comically obese in 1990. Yes. In a lot of places, it still is. Like the Philippines. You walk around 260, people be like, you got fat. What happened? I don't know, bro. I'm a hungry boy. What could I say? And then you lose some weight and people are like, oh, is your wife not feeding? There's no winning, truly. I've come to accept that, though. I sort of learned to love it. Sorta. Anyway, next post. Walk down street. Girl walking her dog. Dog starts walking towards me. She pulls the dog away. Don't bother him. Let me pet your fucking dog. Okay. I didn't know it meant this much to you. He just needs contact of some sort. Really, the reason that she didn't stop is because he wasn't an attractive human being. She doesn't want to engage him in conversation, which is exactly what's going to happen if he stops and gets to pet your dog. Sorry, Anon. Pretty people privilege. We're moving on. Date is going well. Politics gets brought up. Don't want to scare her, so I spout the most normie, blue-pilled, centrist opinions I can think of. Nothing even remotely close to right of center. Oh god, you're not an alt-righter, are you? She doesn't even know what she's asking. She's got a list of pre-programmed, approved responses, and everything else leads her to asking if you're an alt-righter. I don't know if she's worth the time of day, Anon. Yeah, he's lying and all this to keep her on board. Pathetic. Okay, we're moving on. Wake up! Feeling kinda depressed. Yeah, welcome to it.
Welcome to the club, buddy.
Google highest point in my county, Mount whatever. Drive 45 minutes to some trailhead. Hike 3 hours to the summit. It's pretty cool. Pretty windy though. Get back to my car as it's getting dark. Chug hot Monster Zero Ultra that's been sitting in my center console all day. Sippy sippy. Drive home feeling somewhat less depressed. 7 out of 10. It was okay. Yeah, generally it is. Little mountain vibes. Maybe I'd do some outdoor stuff tomorrow. We gotta go to the beach though, because I live on a mountain, so going to the mountains is kind of pointless. Anyway, moving on. Vodka's the best alcohol. Changed my mind. Mixes with anything. Tasteless, so you're not distracted with odd tastes when you just want to get hammered. How dare you, sir? That whiskey's been cascaged just for you to get that odd taste. It tastes of rich oak. Drink this gin, it tastes of delicious juniper berries. Piney and fruity all at the same time. My God, the flavors are so complex. Colorless, you could put it in a water bottle and people would be none the wise. Is not pretentious. I think gin truly is the least pretentious thing of all. At least as far as the clear ones go, because you said you got to put it in a water bottle or whatever. If we're not going just clear, yeah, whiskey every time, dude. Enjoy the distinct, smoky, woody notes of a fine whiskey. Your life will be all the better for it. But let's be honest, Anon's a child. He's just like, I want to get drunk. Okay, dude. Go buy a handle of Popov and have a blast, you know? Drinking that McCormick Kirkland vodka. What are you doing out here? Go home. You're drunk. Moving on. Create Reddit account. Notice my arms start to get chubbier. Panic as my stomach begins to bulge out. Waddle towards the door. Fingers are too fat to grab the handle. Sit down to catch my breath. Body's getting fatter. Hair begins to grow on my neck. Clothes start to rip apart and fall to the floor. The skull starts to reshape, creating a fedora-like form atop my head. Mom, help me. Mom enters the room. Hanan, what's going on? I'm a big chungus.
He's a big chungus. He's a big chunky boy.
Mom bursts into tears. I'm now a Redditor. Yeah, we've gone this far. We can't go back. Reddit has really gone to hell recently, but you know, I'm not gonna let that keep me down. we started reading like manifestos and all this weird stuff. I think the channel's looking better than ever. And if you do watch all that other weird crap I make, hey, thanks so much. Anyway, be me, 17 female and in treatment and recovery from an assault. Walking through Petco to pick up crickets for my friend's pet lizard. Lock eyes with this cat in the adoption area. She presses her paw up to the glass. Oh, that cat knows exactly what it's doing. Let me come home and tear up your couch, please. I'm now crying in public.jpg. I impulsively adopt her. 2 months later, thoughts of ending myself almost non-existent and able to talk to strangers again. Cat is my best friend. She never leaves my side when I'm home and encourages me to get out of bed in the morning. Don't forget to give your pet a hug today. They really are a reason to keep pushing forward, you know? Other lives are depending on me. Let's make this thing happen. Any type of motivation you can find, as long as you get it done, I'm all for it, dude. So congratulations to you, Anon, and I hope that your recovery goes well. It's probably not the right thing to say. Like, you know, somebody gets molested, essentially, you get them a get well soon balloon.
Get well soon, we wish you to get well.
It's totally inconsistent, just like my response to this post. Damn it, I've ruined everything. I'm so sorry. Cute cat, goodbye. Okay, here goes. Married 5 years ago. 4 years ago, we bought a house together. 6 months later, I start banging the woman next door. It's a big mistake, son. Little bit of the old self-sabotage, isn't it? Wife and I are in our early 30s, neighbor's 26. A year later, neighbor gets pregnant. Whoopsie. You're an idiot. She doesn't want an abortion. Says she'll keep quiet and raise the child. Yeah, that will look like you. She has a good job and her family has money, so I do trust her on this. First mistake, last mistake. You stupid. She has the kid, a boy, who looks kind of like me. Gee, I wonder why. Because you cummed in the neighbor lady. Good job, Anand. Wife tells me the neighbor has a baby. Wife goes and meets neighbor and baby. Wife becomes friends with neighbor and spends time with baby. We babysit when neighbor has to work late or spend time with friends. Wife starts getting baby envy. Wants one of her own now. Our baby can grow up with an Annette's baby and they could play together. 2 years ago, wife gets preggo. It's a girl. Oh, great. They're not going to know that they're related and they're going to bang each other because they grew up next door to each other. Is that where this is headed? If it is, I'd like to get off the ride now.
This shit, I'm out. No thanks.
Anon continues saying that was all a little over a year ago. Currently, wife and I spend an increasing amount of time with neighbor lady and my son. Wife encourages me to spend time with the boy because he needs a father figure. We babysit for neighbor, she babysits for us. Neighbor tells me that if wife ever leaves me, she will still be there for me. And also, I'm still banging her.
All right.
This is really going to blow up in your face at some point, but hey, at least you're having a good time right now. You get to tell all of your anonymous internet friends about it. It's such a mistake, dude. Life-ending, destiny-altering choices that you're making right now, but I guess you got to play this one out till the end. Good luck, psycho. Next post. Be femboy, go on Omegle. People skip, and skip. Sigh. Put on thigh highs, booty shorts, and a crop top. Yo, femboy, damn. Sup, babe? Hello, sir. How are you? Please show bossy, sir. Wow, hey, what's up, man? I'm kind of gay, too. Not gonna lie. You're kind of cute. Oh, cute outfit. Wow, want to add me on Discord, dude? Literal proof that women/feminine things are treated better. Women live life on easy mode by default. Why? Just because they wanted to interact with you? Have you thought at all about the motivations of why they want to interact with you? Of course you haven't. Your experiment's one-dimensional, complete trash, get out of here. There's no science whatsoever. There wasn't even a control group. Get this away from me. Be Me ex-classmate creates a messenger group, adds me and other classmates into it. God, I hate these things, and they always die within the day, don't they? Messenger groups are the worst. Another classmate asks what this group is for. I have the sudden inexplicable urge to say one word. Party, bro. Whoa. Decided not to. In the last moment, classmate that texts says it's for another classmate's mother's funeral. That feel when I almost called a burial a party. I mean, it could be. Why can't it be a celebration of life? My funeral's gonna have fart jokes and punk rock and a big keg of beer. He did love all those things. Now let's get fucking wasted. Oh, and this one Anand does a drug bust. Be me! 14 at the time. Lights constantly flickering and PC randomly turning off. Call up electricity company. They supposedly fixed the problem, but it still happens. Mom jokes that the neighbor's probably growing cannabis and is tapping into our electricity supply. You joke about that with your 14-year-old? The neighbor has a big shed. I decided to climb over his fence and take a look inside. Share my tweet.png. I take pictures with my phone. Go back home and tell my mommy. I call 101, the non-emergency line, and the woman thinks I'm lying. Next day, the police smash down his door and take all his weed away. He goes to jail, and his kid gets taken away. That's what you get for messing with my Minecraft experience. You never play Minecraft. All you do is install mods and restart. Uninstall, reinstall, reconfigure. No, but seriously, he wouldn't have gotten away with it if it wasn't for him being a cheap bastard and trying to steal other people's electricity. So I guess it is all just desserts in the end. Although on the side, let's admit to each other that it's a non-violent crime and it's kind of bullshit, but moving on. At a party, sitting alone and petting dog because Asperger's.jpg. Cute 6 out of 10 with a nice tight bod comes up to me. Hee, are you more of a dog person than a cat person, Anon? Autism kicks in. Hole's a hole to me. God, dude.
What? No, dude!
This is what we get for trying to build a human connection, isn't it? You can't even really blame the autism after a certain point, you know? This is just you being completely porn sick, Anon. I'm super concerned and I hope that you'll lay off the stuff for a little while. See if your social life doesn't improve some. I'm glad that you got invited to a party and got to do the whole thing. But it could have gone a lot better if we didn't always have one singular thing on our mind, you know? That's alright, chin up, you'll get back out there. It's gonna be fine. Although yeah, that entire friend group's basically dead to you now. The next post. Went to the store without a mask. Cashier says, I need one. I tell cashier, I have a medical condition. Cashier says, I don't believe you. What is it? And I said, I have COVID-19, so it's hard to breathe. Cashier says, oh, okay then. My face went. What? Big if true. Really big if true. But we know it's not true. It's a green text. What do you want? This post image is from a Twitter thread and it says, in the UK, we sometimes joke about having to order the kids' meal in America to get a normal size meal. Today I actually did it. This is what a $5.50 kids' meal at Olive Garden looks like. It is legitimately just a regular amount of food. Yes, for American children. Our children shall grow strong and healthy from this plate of carbs put in front of them. Literally macaroni and cheese and french fries. It's disgusting. Only a child would eat it. And then the Anon responds, be me, visiting America with family, go to restaurant for lunch, waitress assures my mom that the portions aren't excessive. Get food, biggest plate of pasta I've ever seen. My face when I'm obese, and even I couldn't finish more than half of it. Why are Americans such gluttonous pigs? I'll tell you why, Anon. Because we can! Yeah, it's kind of cool. Not like the getting fat part of it, that sucks. But if you portion out that meal, get a little to-go bag, you can get like 2-3 meals out of it. Cold mac and cheese and french fries. You're gonna love it. Next post. Be me, named David. Be depressed for about the past 4 years. Almost ended myself a couple times. One day while eating with my mother, she says that she gave me my name by the David and Goliath story. Think about it. My depression is my Goliath. No matter how weak and insignificant I am, I will prevail my Goliath and kill it. Start feeling better about myself. Thanks, Mom. You know, oddly wholesome. We're not even going to touch on the fact that your depression wants to kill you as much as you want to kill it. We'll just let it be a wholesome post and we'll move forward. Have ex-boyfriend was really the nicest guy I ever met. And it took me this long to realize what a positive influence he left. I wasn't ready for him back then, as personal life drama made maintaining relationships impossible. Look him up for the first time in 8 years. He's now with a girl and traveling to all the places he and I talked about traveling. She's 12 years younger than him. Why do men do this? Break up with a guy, he moves on and finds someone else. Why do men do this? Are you mentally challenged? I think it's the age gap that she really has a problem with. At 12 years, it's a bit creepy. But the older you get, the less that really matters. And yeah, at least he's got someone. It's time to stop obsessing about the past and make your own way, Anon. Please go, do it now. Start anytime. Next post. Be me. Go in public. See guys that are uglier than me with girlfriends. See guys that are more out of shape than me with girlfriends. See guys that worse dressed than me with girlfriends. Even see guys that are shorter than me with girlfriends. Is self-improvement pointless? I just feel like I'm cursed to be alone forever. Even though I have a lot going for me, I still can't seem to attract a woman. Even though inferior men seem to have no problem doing so. Another Anon responds and says, "You forgot the part of self-improvement where you work on your personality." Yes, go talk to some people. Mingle! Maybe you're a little bit weird, but we could get that smoothed out in 100 conversations or so. And don't do it with people that you find attractive. You just go say hello to the mailman, you know? Before you know it, you'll be one cool cat. Get out there, you're ready to hobnob. But you ain't there quite yet. Be me. Be with girlfriend. Girlfriend cheats on me. I break up. She goes with the guy who she cheated with. A few weeks passes. I stalk the guy a little. Realize that he's a dealer. Realize he's not very smart. Make a folder with all the proof. Send the folder to the police by mail. Local narcotics team thanks me. They do their job. Ex-girlfriend and dealer are both in jail right now. Did I do the right thing, Anon? Slightly petty, but it made you feel better, didn't it? This is how we heal and grow, by ruining other people's lives. You cheated on me? I reduced you to rubble. I don't know, man. It's more justified than the Minecraft kid, I'll say. But I'm still not sure how to feel, so we gotta move on. Be dad to 7-year-old son. Find out he's possibly on the spectrum. He's smart, but awful in social situations. No coordination when partaking in physical activities. Loves Roblox and Minecraft. Yesterday he was running around the house singing something. What you doing, son? I'm Sonic. I gotta go fast, Dad. Please look after him when he eventually finds you guys.
I'm so fast, you couldn't even comprehend how fast I am.
Why, what's that? You're the father. You look after him. What are you talking about? I don't know. Everyone wants to be a dad, but don't nobody want to be a dad. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Anon. We got to do better than this. I don't want to think about it no more. Instead, I'll think about this. Apple is the worst fucking company ever. Yeah, probably. Maybe back when Steve Jobs was alive, it was a little better and slightly respectable, but holy shit. He must be rolling over in his grave right now. I don't know, profits are up, that's what's most importantly. Be me. A few weeks ago, go to the Apple store to get the battery replaced. Spend an hour and 30 minutes walking around. Come back and they tell me, the phone's missing parts, so the battery's unreplaceable. Next day, I go to shitty PC Fix. Feces everywhere. Legit. The most dingiest fucking place alive. Asks to get the battery replaced. He goes in the back for 15 to 30 minutes, comes back and the battery health is replaced and 100% capacity. Ask if any parts were missing. They weren't. Pay the $60 and walk out. Planned obsolescence is real, boyos. Yeah, but you don't want to keep that iPhone for too long or else people are gonna think that you're a poor. You're not a poor, are you, Anon? You have to buy the newest one. And then next year you have to buy the newest one again. The fact that it even had to be legislated that people should be able to repair their own stuff that they own is enough to tell me that Apple is indeed horrible. They've outlived their usefulness, but they're still never going away. Oh well, can't think about it for too long. Be me! Past 4 years I've been saving all of my vacation days. Plan was to eventually have enough vacation days that I could live off a full paycheck workless for an extended period. Just found out that vacation days do not stack, and I keep none of the days that I didn't use at the end of each year. Fuck life. You call it a plan, you didn't even read the employee handbook?
Can't you read? Can't you read, mister?
What is this, amateur hour? You get what you deserve. I can't feel bad, Anon. The information was there, okay? It's not my fault you can't read. Next post, be me, 19. Get called cute, funny, smart. Both my roommates are women. They wonder why I've never had a girlfriend. I've just never felt ready. The idea of a relationship seems kinda haunting, Des. Anyone here with advice? A kind nun replies and says, I don't know, man, but I pooped myself a little today. And I think you should know about it. That's very helpful. Thank you so much for your contribution. As far as OP's post, I'm going to say don't say Des anymore. And then you'll be on Relationship Street. Drop all that weeb shit and you'll be ready, all right? I'm just trying to help you out, honestly. Next Anon's one I don't want to help out because his title is I Deserve a Girlfriend. I'm white, I'm young, I'm physically healthy, I'm not a manlet, over 6 foot, 183 centimeters, my pee-pee 7 by 5 inches / 18 by 13 centimeters. I have a strong sense of morality, I have a strong sense of honor. Oh yeah, what have you done that's honorable recently? I'm curious. I have a favorable personality. Yeah, I disagree. I've been told I'm handsome by your mom. I can protect my wife and offspring from predators. I mean, it's applicable, but you make it sound like you're raising a family of deer. I can provide resources and coverture for my wife and children. Oh, really? What's your job? I'm good with children and would make a good father. It ain't as easy as it looks, I'll tell you that. I can cook. I'm a strong swimmer. I have good taste in anime. I deserve a girlfriend. Chad Anon comes through with some advice. I have good taste in anime. That's how you dry up the snail trail like a desert, you autist. I mean, that was the biggest red flag, honestly. But they were sprinkled out through the post if you listen to it again. Strong sense of honor? What the hell does that mean? Wife and child from predators? He's just a really weird guy that watched a few too many nature documentaries. And who is also apparently not shy about giving out his pee-pee measurements over the internet. It's getting too wild. But really, why stop now? Baby, have pubic lice, crabs. No shampoo works. Decide to get some fire ants and place them on the pubes to fight the crabs.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
It's brilliant. My God, it might actually work. They scrap for a bit. They both have established strongholds on opposite ends of my jungle. To the north lie the wily crabs of Pubendorf. To the south lie the barbaric fire ants of Fort Scrotum.
You shall battle to the death, and the winner will be given his freedom.
These are the type of posts that make me so glad 4chan exists. One morning I notice a fire ant on horseback riding towards the crab stronghold. Look closer. It's a fucking treaty of alliance. Oh my God, they're joining sides. There's a rumble in my jungle and I don't know what to do about it. Fire. I guess that's all that's left to do.
Kill it! Kill it with fire!
Burn it all with fire. Come on, Anon. You wasn't using it anyways, was ya? I mean, I guess he was, but mostly by himself. This Anon says, I moaned while a nice haircut lady washed my hair. Please don't do that. It's never socially acceptable, especially for dudes. A woman does it, it's like, oh, it's an Herbal Essences commercial. A man does it, it's like, oh, this is gonna turn into a porno.
I'm about to blow.
All right, I just got released from prison. 4 years. I robbed a friggin' bank, but pled down to aggravated assault. Money's gone. Friggin' dye packs. Oh well. Could have been 20, so no complaints. Now what do? Drive a truck? I mean, good on you, first of all, Anon, for trying to chase the dream. I hope nobody was hurting your bank heist. This second Anon truly, for the first time in this video, has legitimately good advice. Everyone gather around and listen for reals. Here's what you do. Start a YouTube channel. Your very first video is going to be you sitting in front of a high-quality camera, looking presentable. You should also dress similarly in every episode, because that's good branding. Half of the screen is going to show a video game. Title of the YouTube video, Real Bank Robber Critiques GTA 5 Bank Heist Mission. The curiosity loop is there, it's built in. I bet this would work. You're gonna commentate over the GTA 5 intro and say stuff like, oh yeah, that's pretty realistic. They would have alarms like that. Pause the cutscene every now and then and say some shit like, oh, back when I hit this bank, the cops were on us much quicker than this, so I'm not sure that's entirely accurate. Your next videos are going to be you critiquing similar scenes from other games or movies. Then your videos are going to be Q&A about prison life. Before you know it, you're at 350k subs and growing. All you need to do is talk into a camera about prison. Enjoy making more money than all of us. It is an inherently fascinating thing to a lot of people. If my brother ever gets out, I'm gonna do exactly that. I don't think he's ever getting out. And besides, a lot of these life after prison guys, especially that one guy I used to watch, they kind of get tired of talking about their prison experience the entire time. You only did 4 years, how much of that are you gonna remember in a decade? You're gonna tell the same stories over and over again, the audience is gonna be like, yeah, we heard it. I know how this one ends. Please tell me about something else. Like what, you want me to go back to prison? Cause I'll do it.
I'm going to jail!
I'm not going back to prison. You take me in a body bag. An ominous but fitting way to end the video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Check me out on Patreon, YouTube memberships. Thank you guys so much. Always remember that you're loved, you're worthy, you definitely deserve it, and I shall see you in the next one. So until then, friends, bye-bye. Go ahead and cut them open. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Promise swears it's just